In this video, what I'm going to do is show the differences between the new tax tables and the old tax tables that are actually in the text, and also dispel some myths about some of the taxes and things like that. In the text, it had these tax tables here, which was basically from 2017. You can see the tax rates and then the spreads for each of the filing types that you can put in. The new tax tables from the 2018 tax reduction is here, and you can see that the tax rates went down from 2017 and the spreads are different. Now if you take the problem that we had and look at the old versus the new, when you calculate the taxes for head of household and this sort of thing with the old, these were what you had. With the new tax tables, this is what you get as far as taxes are concerned. You can see the taxes went down for all of them. So for example, you're paying $1,100 less as head of household singles, you save $700, etc. About a 14 to 16% change, a reduction in your taxes. Now let's say that you're looking at people who are making some pretty good bucks. Okay, so if you're single, you're making $430,000. In the old tax tables, you would have paid $126,000. With the new one, you're still paying about $126,000. In fact, you paid about $45 more. Let's say that you married filing jointly, and the two of you have made $1.2 million. Now, on the old tax tables, you would have paid about $423,000 in taxes. With the new, about $412,000. So you would have reduced your taxes about $10,000, but it's only about 2.5%. That came about because of the difference here. The 37% as far as the top tax rate versus 40%. Now, in looking at my personal taxes, year over year, I actually paid about $1,000 less in 2018 in federal taxes than I did in 2017. So it helped me. Now, a lot of people talk about we need to tax the rich. They're the ones who aren't paying their taxes, and you can see that there was the tax deductions or the tax changes were just for the rich. First of all, if you want to be in the top 2% of the earners in the United States, make a little over $200,000. And that top 2% is paying almost half of all the taxes that are being paid. You want to be in the top 50%. The top 50% is paying almost all of the taxes. The top 50% is not paying only 3% of the taxes. All you have to do is make a little over $33,000 to be in the top 50%, and you're helping to pay almost all of the taxes. Now, another thing to think about is when we talk about the taxable income, one of the things that the 2018 law did was it capped out the deductions that could be taken for various things. So for example, the big one was what they call SALT. In other words, state and local taxes. Let's say that you're very wealthy, and let's say that you're typically paying, say, $200,000 in property taxes every year, and then state taxes and all this other stuff. Well, that has been topped out at $10,000. It used to be that you could reduce your taxable income by $200,000. Now it's only $10,000. So you can see that what's happening is for those top earners, they are actually going to be paying more in taxes because of the SALT deductions. They can only take about $10,000 in the SALT deductions. What I'm going to do is post an article that shows the changes that came about from that tax thing. If you have any questions, please give me a call.